little bit ago when I was gonna step outside to get an afternoon coffee, I looked and it had started to rain, and we're actually gonna be getting some rain here in LA for like the next 4 or 5 days, which, you know, everyone looks at each other in Los Angeles whenever it rains, and we do the cliche, oh, well, we need it. We needed it. We don't ever need it. Anytime there's a drop of rain on the ground, no one knows how to drive and everyone freaks the out. But I'm at least going to take advantage of these opportunities and throw on something waterproof. And I'm not just talking about a raincoat, I'm talking about a wristwatch. You know, it's fun to have a watch for every occasion. So whenever it drizzles outside, I throw on like the watch with the highest water resistance rating possible. But today I chose a G-Shock, my favorite G-Shock, my DW6900 Neo Tokyo. And coincidentally today, it was announced that Hodinkee and G-Shock are collaborating yet again on the third and final John Mayer G-Shock, but this one is John Mayer but Ben Clymer. It's so confusing. It is 1:53 p.m. Let's get down to business. Okay, so to be clear, the third and final installment of the G-Shock collaboration with John Mayer is going to be dedicated to Ben Clymer because, you know, John Mayer and Ben Clymer, they're like that. And a bunch of you guys have written to me about these various John Mayer G-Shocks, and the truth is they're incredibly boring. They're boring, and I'm not the biggest John Mayer fan, but his G-Shock collaborations are terrible. And I'm not totally sure what any of these have to do with John Mayer, or in this case, Ben Clymer. I mean, the display has a little orange H behind it to signify Hodinkee. But I'm sick of these various G-Shock collaborations just like switching up different color tones and then claiming it's dedicated to something that it's just arbitrary and stupid and just an obvious money grab. So what would I do differently? Well, this question was posed to me during my last Saturday live stream. Now, guys, we do a live stream every Saturday here on YouTube for about 30 minutes, and then we go to the members only section where we talk about stuff that, you know, YouTube doesn't typically like. So if you want to join in on that, click the join button next to the subscribe button. It's like $4.99 a month. But if I personally was going to do like a Casio G-Shock T3 edition collaboration, this is what I would want. And it's not going to be as simple or as easy as just some color tones like being swapped around or like a T3 on the back of the display. This is what I would do. First, we'd have to decide what would be the housing for this newfangled G-Shock T3 collab. And I would choose my favorite G-Shock, my 6900. Okay, so we have the housing. What would make this watch different? Well, for that, I took a look at two of my other favorite G-Shocks in my collection. My GBDH 2001A and this 5600, which is with a negative display and this awesome olive drab case. And, you know, gotta go with a, can we say NATO? Nylon strap. So what do these two other G-Shocks have to do with this DW6900? Well, this GBDH 2000 has a bunch of really cool sensors, okay? This has an oximeter, so it does blood oxygen. It does heart rate. But this watch also does things that like my Mudmaster does. It has a barometer, an altimeter, a digital compass. So ideally, I would like to see them put these sensors and functions in a 6900. Then we have to move on to my other favorite G-Shock, this 5600. So I know you're thinking like, there's nothing this 5600 module does that your 6900 module doesn't already do, but we're going to be looking at the colors and the versatility when it comes to strap choices. So it's very easy nowadays to find adapters for the 5600 case. So what I would like is to take adapters, put them on the 6900, and have it from the factory come with a nylon NATO strap. And then when we're looking at the color, I really love this olive drab resin, and I would like the color to be olive drab. So for the G-Shock T3 collaboration, in summary, I want it to be a 6900 with all the functions and sensors of the GBDH 2000 with an olive drab resin case on adapters from the factory with an olive drab nylon strap. And I know people are going to say, oh, that's going to be way too hard. They're going to have to retool stuff and then blah, blah. Not really, okay? They already put some of those sensors in what is essentially a DW5600. So I know they could do it with a 6900. And all of this brainstorming right now came from a question on the live stream, but also it's because I look at these stupid collaborations, like predominantly with Hodinkee, and I wonder, like, what is the appeal and why do these keep selling out? And it's because people just want to be part of the club. They just want to have a token that says, I am a Hodink. When in reality, they're not actually spending any money on anything that is going to add any value to their life. Whereas some of the things like in these other G-Shocks, some of these other functions, like all those sensors and the altimeter, the barometer, the digital compass, that's actually things that would add value and have some added functionality, not just some stupid colorway with the Hodinkee H on the display. So anyway, some people ask my opinion. I'm sure some of you watching don't care, but you know, that's what I would do for the upcoming Casio G-Shock T3 collab. Fingers crossed, people. Yo, send this to Casio. Send this to someone at Casio and have them give me a call and write the check. But there you have it, guys. Another episode in the books. I appreciate all your support, and I want to take a moment and thank each and every one of you for an incredible month we had at the Time Teller shop. The support from you guys was overwhelming. Seriously, we can't do any of this without you. And I think we only have 2 watches left at the shop right now, but don't worry, because maybe by the time this episode goes up, we will have another few watches up. But we're going to be doing regular restocks, so thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.